It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. And, of course, Clint Capella. This is their first game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Johnson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
From deep, Jokic. Here's Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Misses from the corner.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Now, here's Jokic. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Jokic draws the double.
Number 10. Team 20.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Holmgren. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside. A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
To end the run. And the layup is good.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Hunter, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Jokic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
And on the way from Irving for three. Another three for Atlanta.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the three ball.
Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
Here's Irving. Thunder with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Wallace misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now, here is Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Teams changing it up here. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Jokic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
And still a... Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Jokic. Count it. Good. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Buries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Outside Griffin. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From deep, Jokic. Rebound by the Hawks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now here's Beal. No points in the game yet for him. And he gets the bucket.
Was such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
It's Jokic top of the key. And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Griffin. Hawks passing it around. The shot by Okongwu, no good. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Thunder leading by 6. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Here's Rondo. And it's blocked. Holmgren with it. He's got 9. Pass to Dort. Dives for it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
3 points.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They set the pick. Beal from long range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Thunder leading by 11. Talking about defensive specialists. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him. Go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end. He's become a very important part of this team.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. To stop the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen. And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his limb to great use. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here's Giddey after the basket by Atlanta. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now that pull-up shot right there, that ain't easy. And Kyrie, he made it look easy.
Here's Holmgren. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hunter's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
And so we conclude the first half. Thunder lead by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 9. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Outside Irving. Pass to Ayton. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Giddey. Up and in on the layup. Giddey's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Steps back. Here's Irving. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Irving's got 10.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
It's Dort on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Now, here's Jokic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Chalk up 2 there. He has 7.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Irving. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy.
Oh,
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
The Hawks trail by 17. Off the inbound. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Here he goes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Krejci. There's Beal with the 3. A shot off that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Jokic. Good on the bucket. Jokic just got 7 points for the quarter.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Jokic draws the double. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
1:06 left to play in the third. Pass to Giddey. And stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Now Giddey. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Giddey. Beal with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 24 seconds left in the third. And finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Up top, Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Okongwu grabs the board. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 13. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
That one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
Right side, Rondo. Pass to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Thunder substitution.
Jokic. The three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Back to Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Out to Wallace. This one for three. And the Thunder another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a deep three from Beal. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Jokic fires from way outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's three in a row.
There's Beal with the three. There's the three. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And the Thunder lead by 18.
And now the team is going to switch over. Jokic usually feeding the guys. Now they're going to find him with how hot he is.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Irving. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The Hawks again can't hit. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caldwell Pope for three. Pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. That one a little long.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Jokic. Over to the left wing. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 17.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And a wide open look for Irving. Takes a three. Drills it from outside.
Well, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
On the back, many questions, so 年にあって明確なマンション紹介されるどっかのタブ社長暴れすぎて取れる台も OK ない忙しすぎ毎日沖縄から飛んでく北海道革命家でラップの松尾場所をかましいてるウェブ毎日フォーショー
Get my paper やらん方がましい音見たく立ちも出たサミぐちぐちバンクしてオイル漏れてる君ぐしゃぐしゃバックなんか急